Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafts by the Bow. I've just been doing some stamping this morning and I had to re-ink one of my ink pads, and while I was just getting it ready to re-ink I thought I would make a quick video just to show you. It's really good for new demonstrators and customers, and I must admit I never actually knew how to re-ink properly. What I used to do was just open the pads, drop a few dots here and there and hope that it would soak in. But I learned how to do the re-inking from a YouTube video a long time ago. So I'm just going to show you the way I do it. Whenever I buy an ink pad, I always buy the matching re-inker. And I think at the moment the re-inkers are about $5 Canadian, and you get a lot of ink inside. And some of my ink pads I haven't re-inked at all yet because I don't use them very much. But other ones that I use a lot, it's time for re-inking. When I do buy the re-inkers, you'll notice I have a little dot on the top. And when these are sitting in my ink caddy, you can only see the top of the bottles. I can't really see the labels. So what I do is I put the same colour little dimensional or a pearl that I've coloured in as the ink. I pop it on the top and then it's easy for me to see, oh, I'm looking for a yellow one. I pick out the yellow ones and work out just which colour it is. Sometimes I've used the little pearls and I can colour the dots, the pearls in with the Stampin' Right markers or our blending pens, and that just makes it so much easier for me. Now, when you open the pad, and this one badly needs re-inking, you can see it's sort of much paler where you stamp a lot, and I think I must always stamp in the same place. The edges are never pale, but always towards this top, the top half and the left hand side corner is where I must use it. And you can see how pale it is. Now when I do re-ink, I used to use my old bone folder, but found that it stains really badly. So this one I tend to keep now just for the black inks. I'm not sure that any of the black would come out of there, but I don't want to try it. So now I use a spoon. So I open my ink pad, give my re-inker a shake, and then I just do a squiggle of ink over. You see how fast this is soaking in. Just do a squiggle as much as you think. Doesn't matter if you get too much. I'll tell you what to do about that in a moment. Put the lid back on. And then I use my spoon just to push the ink into all the spaces, down to the corners, over to the edges. If you've got too much on, the ink can start to bubble, and what a good thing to do then is just to use something like a kitchen paper towel, fold it over, dab it on the top and take the excess off. But actually I think this pad might need just a little bit more ink. There we go. Put the lid back on. Use the spoon, oops, get it back to the edges. And just sort of push it in all to the corners. And when you're happy with that, I just use my paper towel, rub it off the spoon. It does stain the spoon a little bit, depending on what colours you're using. Okay, and then I like to close my ink pad and just leave it standing for about 5 to 10 minutes so that the ink can slowly work through to the top of the sponge pad again. So I hope that tip was useful for you, and you won't worry about re-inking at all. Thanks again. Bye.